true, yeah. I'm gonna play the video, is that alright? Cool. Like been handled better. Maybe like if instead of making fun of him, if you like would have had better communication and been like, I'm glad your mom said this, but this is like the scientific way, right? Don't tackle your teacher, please. Okay, so we are gonna do an activity. So can you guys get into a group of four?
Yeah. We'll just do 4 and 4.
4 and 4?
Yeah.
Cool. So don't look in your back quite yet. Okay, so you guys are gonna select a group leader.
Me.
Nobody else gets to look in the back besides the group leader. Now the group leader is gonna reach in and they're gonna decide what each person in the group gets. But don't say anything until I tell you to. So Lainey, and then what was your name? Ayla. You guys are gonna decide what your group members get out of the bag. But only take 30 minutes, or 30 seconds, not 30 minutes to decide. I'm very curious.
Stop it.
Okay, 30 seconds. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait!
Better than a pride card. Do you want a pride card?
Is there not a sticker in there?
Oh, we got a sticker.
Is there something more?
Yeah, here. Okay.
Okay, did everybody get a prize? Okay, did the group leader get a prize too? We're good? Everybody got a prize?
You're a terrible group leader.
That's alright. Okay, everybody look at their prize. Are you happy with your prize? Do you wish you would have gotten a different prize? Who here wants the Mountain Dew that's on Jake's desk? You? So what are you willing to do for the Mountain Dew?
Oh.
Are you gonna tackle him? No, don't tackle him. Maybe have like a nice friendly discussion. But so as everybody's happy with their guys, somebody has to be upset. I'm upset. Somebody just throw
Abby is upset.
Maybe somebody over here get upset, get mad. You tell your group leader that we're not friends anymore because you gave me a smart.
What about this? Okay.
The reason Lainey gave me a Mountain Dew is to make me fat.
Lainey gets the.
Please, Lainey.
No, I want the twig.
Okay, so how are you gonna resolve the conflict, group leader? I'm not trolling. Abby is not happy about the Smartie. What is Lainey gonna do to resolve the situation?
I can say I love you, Abby.
No.
I'm
All right. So we're a little unclear on conflict resolution. So we're gonna go over those in the PowerPoint. You have to have patience.
Yeah, Abby. Have patience.
Okay. So, managing conflict. So our journal entry was about a conflict with a friend or sibling. Have you guys ever had a conflict with a friend or sibling?
Yeah.
Did you get it resolved, or are you still just so angry at them that
A year
you
later.
look at them when you go home? We all resolved the conflict. Anybody want to share how they resolved their conflict with their friend or sibling?
You just kind of ignore them for a while, and then it gets to a point where you're just like,
That's
okay, I'm
bad.
over it.
Don't do that. Don't ignore them.
My sister and I, whenever we have conflict, which is quite often, we just like get really mad for a minute, but then we have to like talk about it after.
Yeah, so communication, right?
Group hug,
And this is what you need to do.
Go hop in the shower.
Okay, awesome. So Ayla brought up a good point. So a big part of conflict resolution is communication. Talk it out. Get both on the same page. Because like in our video with our alligator lover, whatever he was, and his teacher, there was no like communication, and it just escalated to a point of no return. So that's bad. So, do you guys know who John Quincy Adams is?
Yeah.
Is he dead or alive? Dead. Just making sure you guys are all awake. So patience and perseverance have a magical effect before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. And then Henry Ford, who here drives a Ford? I drove a Ford this morning.
I had a Ford.
Thank Henry Ford. There are no big problems, there are just a lot of little problems. So if you resolve the little problems, you don't have big problems.
Oh, there's that clicker in there. It should work now. Try it.
But conflict is inevitable. We've all faced conflict in our lives. You've probably faced conflict in school already today.
Many.
But it can be a positive force. So what do you learn from conflict?
We're all different.
No, we're not.
We're all different. We all have our strengths, and conflict, like, once we have a conflict, we figure out how to resolve it, and it makes us stronger leaders, right? Because this is ag leadership. We all want to be strong leaders, correct? Yeah? Okay. So conflict is whenever one person perceives his or her interests are being opposed or set back, personal growth will occur. So Abby thought that she would benefit more from the Twix bar than Lady would. But Lady didn't think that. So we have a conflict. And so group conflict occurs when sufficient breakdown in the normal activities between people that creates difficulty in working together to accomplish goals. So discord, disconnect. The puzzle doesn't fit together. So what are two types of conflict? Conflict that is a positive influence and serves interests of organization is called functional conflict, which can be considered constructive. So like constructive criticism, conflict can be a building opportunity to help you become stronger. And then there's dysfunctional conflict. And anybody want to give a go at what dysfunctional conflict is? It says it up there, but it is when things just are not working. Like I don't think so today, and so then he didn't give you a good grade. Okay. So good leaders must be proactive and carefully read warning signs. So as a good leader, you see conflict before it happens, and then you try to resolve it. And then there's 5 conflict strategies as well. So remember 5 and 5, all right? Did you guys get all the 5 types of conflict written down? Okay, so the first, so the next is accommodating, which is neglecting your own concerns to satisfy others. Helps immediate situation, but does not help in the long run. So like, if Lady really wanted the Twix bar and Abby really wanted the Twix bar, and then Lady was like, all right, Abby can have the Twix bar, but then Lady's not happy. So you have to, maybe Lady can like give half the Twix bar to Abby, and then they'll both be happy. Avoiding. So a lot of leaders do this. You just kind of avoid the situation and like go on with your life. Like Lainey said earlier, you just ignore the situation until it resolves itself. Like that is a way to resolve conflict, but probably not the best way to resolve conflict. Like it says it's a short-term fix. Collaborating, which goes back to the communication. If you collaborate as a group and figure out like what is best for everybody, that is a good way to avoid conflict. However, it is time-consuming and complex. And then compromising, which is again with the coming together and figuring out what is best for each person. It requires give and take from both parties, so like a tug-of-war match. How can leaders manage conflict? Any ideas, guys? So one might be really clear in your expectations of your followers, right? So they know exactly what's expected of them. So you can't be mad at them when they don't meet your expectations. Or you can be mad at them.
Like have rules.
Yes, have rules. She got it. So this is a good one. So as a leader, appoint a liaison. So where you're not dealing with the conflict directly, there's another person in the group, and that's their job to deal with conflict and help like talk to the group members and talk to you and help figure out how we're gonna fix the problem. Because we all want to be problem solvers, right? And that, just so you guys know, is one thing that employers look for, is if you're a good problem solver, you'll do well when it comes to real life. Task forces. So come together and create like a committee or a group to like target the problem and fix it, right? Yeah. Outside people have like consultants or mediators come in, kind of like the same principle as the liaison. And then company training and conflict management. So like when you first get in your group, have a meeting to like establish those rules and figure out other things to make everybody's on the same page and respects everyone. Yeah, that's it. So do you guys have any ideas on conflict management? Did you learn anything today that's going to help you that you didn't already know?